and he gets misfired at like 60 and you're dead with Puff. That's one thing that he needs to worry about. That was, it's not a true thing, I don't think, on Luigi at 0. But it's something you have to go for. I mean, especially that early on, it's such a big tempo setter. And
agreed. And it can swing so hard, and if the character can't really rest punish super hard off it. But on Yoshi's, honestly, Eddy did a good punish there, 66%. Now that'll just kill. That rest almost did kind of cost him the stock. But I agree, the tempo setter makes your opponent think about it a lot more.
The fact that you're going for it, but that's one of the things that I notice about the Puff Luigi matchup is, you saw him get an up tilt, and in a lot of situations, Puff players can kind of like, okay, I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna swing maybe back here, get an up air, but Eddy's getting these nairs out, which are going to be really crucial for SDJ to kind of space around, along with know when to cut his punish game, because if he keeps going for those, big swings, he's gonna get naired for it, and then all the percent that racks on, and Luigi just gets one straight hit and you're dead. I like that up air a lot from SDJ to cover the
just
side.
Just goes out there and finishes it before it even starts. I think that's a good option, especially like his Puff, you can just do it. But a lot of characters like Luigi, who kind of have those longer startups, things are like even Peach sometimes and such. I think just going out there and trying to catch him like as it's starting, things like Falcon up B like we're talking about. Don't give him the chance to use the recovery even. Just hit him. Oh, okay. Time off the back airs. Puff can definitely just send Luigi on a pain train all the way off stage very quickly.
It's really weird to say, but like sometimes as Luigi, you just want to like DI bad out on the back air so you don't get hit with multiple. Because the more you get hit, the closer Puff gets to you with all that aerial drift, the easier it is for her to close an edge guard out. If you get hit once, the Puff has to jump at you, and then now you have like a little bit of a mix up of that. Big forward smash there is going to be able to close it out with the back air route.
Yeah, at first take it might be slightly unintuitive, but definitely is what you should go for, trying to DI out of the back air rather than just getting hit by it 5 times. And SDJ definitely playing this matchup pretty well. And I was talking about how Luigi does well against Puff earlier, and I think it definitely is slightly, there's some trepidations when it comes to the matchup. If Puff is playing a lot of the way you're talking about earlier and very disciplined, I think that it can definitely just kind of make the Luigi LRA start. But if the Puff is willing to squabble a little bit or not quite sticking to that, I think that it's one of those matchups where, yes, you can exploit your opponent's weakness really hard, and your character can do that. But if you play to your opponent's strengths, their strengths are really strong against you. And I think that's something that's missed in a lot of matchups where, yes, this character, quote-unquote, wins hard, but if you play to your opponent's strengths of their quote-unquote worst character, it definitely doesn't always pan out that way. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a big miss.
Tried to finish it.
Yeah. No, definitely, as you were saying, and I think SDJ is one of the people that's a little bit more aggressive with Puff, likes to go for that scrap playstyle. I feel like it's been more popularized by, the likes of Two Stain and Solo Battle, playing, a closer up, more up close and personal. I think it's indicative. I mean, SDJ chose to start Yoshi's game.
Yes, I was going to comment about that when you were done. It reminds me of Didi also in this bracket. Didi is very similar in playstyle to this, and also is a big Yoshi starter. I started against them on Yoshi's in our set. And you feel like it's like a Puff is letting you go Yoshi's and you want to so bad, but then at the same time you're like, why are they letting me go Yoshi's? What do they know that I don't? But that was just so unfortunate. I cannot believe SDJ let that happen.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Mistiming the back airs and utilizing all your dumps and the reverse hitbox. I mean, that's like not something that you traditionally have to worry about as Puff, like getting hit with a fully charged reverse hit of side B to kill off the top. But like it is something you have to be wary of, like when you utilize your resources and swinging with a back air or jumping, Luigi's can find timings to kind of go under you with a side B or over you, and it could be a big reversal situation. And SDJ really had him on the ropes, so was able to get the reverse hitbox. Counterpicking to Dreamland here, I think SDJ might play a little bit more passively, but the way that he's aggressing with these drift and back airs, these airs, it's really indicative of that more aggressive up playstyle that I think plays into Luigi's strengths a little bit more.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what I feel like we're kind of seeing a little bit that last game, because it felt like when SDJ was doing good things, it was just working very hard. You know what I mean? It seemed like all the situations were pretty polarizing. Not like the Meds SFAT set where it was kind of hard to sometimes decipher who's necessarily on top in even these scenarios, but it was like very clear, like, okay, SDJ won these interactions very hard, and then it was like, okay, Eddy won this interaction very hard. And if you just cut down on, focus, it sounds so simple, but focus on what's working. And Puff is a character that's really good at doing that. Simplifying their gameplay and compartmentalizing how they allow you to play and playing to their strengths and not allowing you to play to yours. That's something Puff is very capable of doing. And I would hope we start seeing that a little bit more from SDJ this set, which maybe, like you said, the Dreamland pick might be indicative of them trying to do that.
It seems like he went Dreamland so he can scrap a little bit longer. He's really committing to the scrap playstyle. It's crazy for me to say scrap, and I know a lot of people are probably like, what is this guy talking about? But if I see a Puff nair in at you 2 times in a row, and play the drift mix up on your shield, the Puff wants to scrap. The Puff wants these pop up into back air situations that you see against Puff versus Marth. But I feel like in this matchup, you can really just back air the Luigi, and Luigi will really struggle with dealing with it. I know that's obviously one of those commentary cliches, just back air more, but really get that edge guard, make your money in the edge guard. That's what you're good at as Jigglypuff, and these scrapping situations for SDJ haven't been playing out in his favor, I don't think.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see more of the back airs. That was a misfire.
Yeah, the back air able to close it out though. See, back air is so good, it beats out misfire. Back air more.
Exactly. See, they heard us.
There it is. But yeah, SDJ was able to kind of even it up here, but the way he's getting off the ledge very aggressive, Eddy's able to kind of swing at him for it. But I think SDJ is a super scary Puff to play against because his punish is so good. He'll get a tomahawk, he'll get an edge guard, and you're just taking a lot of percent or a death.
On this side platform, SDJ tries to get down from it. You see, here's this back air. It's been working well. Keeps him off stage, a little bit of rinse and repeat. Definitely.
Ooh, I like the jump.
Can't even quite pan out. A little bit harder to do on that platform as well.
I thought Eddy was gonna go for a mix-up, a DI mix-up with that the reverse forward. I feel that's
SDJ drifting all the way forward, trying to edge cancel that fair.
Yeah. Also indicative of the Puff playstyle, drifting in at your opponent, going for these very risky, I'm gonna swing at you and get right up in your face, and it's costing him. That costed him game number 1 with that reverse hit of the side B, and now with that forward air. But SDJ, I think, making it a little bit closer because of the the bigger blast zones. But I definitely want to see what will happen on these smaller stages like Stadium, that I feel like we're gonna see game number 2 if Eddy loses this.
Yeah, this game is this one's real close so far.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of when does SDJ make that error that allows Eddy to make his way in on this onslaught of back airs? This wave dash movement's been very good as well to kind of mix up where Eddy needs to initiate his swings to whip punish. Has him in the corner now. That's a very big back air. Tries to go for the drop down forward air. Hasn't been hitting the hitbox at all. Just a little bit of a fast fall mistiming issue, I think, from SDJ. Forward tilt's big. Forward tilt forward air is 90% or 81% on the SDJ now, and big overshoot and dash attack in the center of the corner.
But again, the misfire coming through big, especially with SDJ on the edge right there. It took him a while to get over there.
Oh, jab grab.
I thought he was going to short Yukin, to be honest.
The short Yukin, down throw short Yukin.
Just raw, he was just right on him.
Yeah, ooh, the 2 Saint. Yeah, that might close it out. Unless we get a big misfire for Eddy here. Okay. Great ledge cancel from Eddy there. That another dash attack there. Might close out the stock. I wouldn't count him out yet. Nope, still living. Back air stale now. Since 4 hits. And one more, I think, should be able to close it out.
No way! No way! No way! Oh,
that was crazy. Another
Eddy is a thief and a burglar and all that in between. Are you kidding me? Eddy is Robin Hood. That's what's going on here. Eddy's Robin Hood. He's hacking, I'm telling you. For real, bro. Aimbots. This guy got walls.
That was so clever. He knew that SDJ wanted that drift in. He knew he was getting aggressive on the ledge. Wasn't giving him the respect that he deserves as Eddy Mexico, and gets the reverse forward air. That's clinical anti-aggression tactics against Puffs that like to drift in. It's just swing the ledge.
I think Eddy just forward aired because he was dead if he did it, and SDJ was silly and fell into it. I cannot believe that.
I'm back on Dreamland here. Oh, the Phantom on the floor there. I don't even know how I should mentally recover from 2 reverse hitboxes closing out your stocks. It's just such a weird thing. Eddy's been getting some crazy kills his tournament run so far. Oh, this is great play. Reversal nair. And it's interesting because I would expect Eddy to employ more of like a platform heavy playstyle, but because SDJ is going in on him, he's willing to play this like the floor. A lot of the times you'll see people like do anti-puff like platform camping, but Eddy's just like, yeah, I'm ready for the scrap. But these back airs from SDJ have been very, very crucial. He does need to find these like back airs, push into the corner, get an edge guard, and I feel like it's just gonna be if SDJ can edge guard, and if not, it's gonna be an Eddy win. Big misfire. Oh my goodness!
And just instantly into the F tilt. I love Luigi F tilt. It's such a good move. Big, comes out pretty fast.
You get like that
straight, makes sense. Yeah.
Yep. You can like clip the ledge because you can angle it, right? So
yeah,
it's like it's one of those moves that like unsung moves of Melee. And oh my goodness, heavy up air, we'll close it out. Maybe that was not a good misfire. Maybe he just wanted a normal one.
Well, smart of SDJ to be covering center stage while Eddy is all the way in the blast zone, knowing that they will misfire. So
true. I would gamble that as well. But a great wave dash underneath, catching on to SDJ's drift habit of doing that drift in back air and then landing into the corner, gets the overshoot up smash. Eddy's playing very, very disciplined in the puff matchup. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, it's looking really well. And that up smash, I really like as well. I think that's one of the better tools Luigi has against Puff. I do similar things with Sheik, where if I try to catch them, even mixing me up or landing on the backside of my shield or something, kind of run in past them, up smash, catch their landing. Because Puffs will kind of drift in your face a lot. Especially with characters that they're trying to bait out a normal from or something, like a Sheik tilt or something like that. You can definitely kind of catch them. You can catch them slipping a little bit. Not a better term.
It's really interesting, like the dynamic that Eddy's created. He's conditioned SDJ to give him space off stage.
Yeah.
Like SDJ is like not going off stage. He's holding center and he's relying on his ability to snipe out a ledge option from Eddy. And I feel like he needs that, edge guard. He needs that going for him in order to make this more competitive.
Also, Dreamland has only helped Eddy. I don't think it's helped SDJ.
I don't think so either. Great back air there from SDJ, able to close it out. Finally, all these back airs are getting so stale, and Eddy is living forever. The war of attrition definitely going in his favor. SDJ is like fighting his way out of the corner here. Good forward tilt from Eddy. The poking tools are super important, but I feel like this could be an SDJ game if he's able to close out the edge or gets the pound though that pops him up, and that's going to give Eddy another chance at life. But the down air, the trade, big trade. Oh my goodness, the run-up grab on the shield. Doesn't kill though. Speaking of benefiting SDJ, that definitely was that Dreamland magic coming into his favor here. Ooh, punish. It's a hard move to punish. Yeah, jab into the down smash. Even on the CC, able to close it out. That was great.
Yeah, and even on the stocks now too.
Nice edge guard. That's the forward air you want. That drop down forward air, the Marth killer, the any killer really, and definitely going to work on Luigi there. But what is he doing? He's off stage. No jumps for SDJ, but able to get back with that pound trade. Good forward air there for SDJ. Going to have another chance at an edge guard here. Gets the back air to snipe out the recovery option, and Eddy now with SDJ, sorry, with the one stock lead.
Let's see if SDJ can keep this up. Right now, I mean, this could swing like 2-3 straight hits from Eddy, 2 to 3, and then another hit could seal it out. Honestly, we're getting to that percent, and then we're just at an even game. And I don't know if that would weigh on SDJ's mind, like feeling like this is the first game, has a nice lead. The stuff has been going wild. These other ones have just closed out on the last stock. I don't think they want to go to last stock. These last stocks have ended so ridiculously poor for them in the weirdest ways. They probably want to end this with a 2 stock, and it might be in their head a little bit because it's down.
I feel like, if SDJ wins this game, it's gonna be like very up, like it's these 2 games have been super crucial for Eddy to develop conditioning and I don't like saying this, but mind games. You have to worry about him swinging at you out of disadvantage. You have to worry about these nair reversals. So many things that could weigh on SDJ's mind. Able to close out the stock though, or the game. I'm sorry, on that Dreamland second time around. But I think you're going to be seeing FD potentially. You could see Yoshi's. You could see Stadium. It's just going to be really, really rough to come back from that reverse 3-0 as the Jigglypuff, especially when you're willing to take scrap. Now you're like, well, I'm taking scrap. I'm going to die earlier on these small stages. You have to play like that much more careful. Maybe he's going to go for that campier, slower play style that is more traditional for Jigglypuff.
Yeah, but you don't have as much room to try and do that either. So it'll be easier to get caught trying to move around and get those positions as well. So we'll see. We'll see what they're able to put together for this next game. But they are on the board, and sometimes that can just juice you up a little bit.
Yeah.
Definitely can just juice you up a bit. So we'll see. Go into Stadium. One of the ones mentioned.
Yeah, I think that this stage could definitely work out in Eddy's favor. It's not as extreme as FD. You still have some platforms. Maybe Eddy wants that, but these blast zones would definitely play out in his favor. And yeah, this scrap game from Eddy has been missing the ledge on the air dodge. Really unfortunate SD for SDJ that early on, and Eddy unscathed even now in this one stock lead.
Yeah, I would say the platforms honestly help Eddy edge guard. Would be one of the biggest things. And kind of wall out that side. Puff tries to recover. Otherwise, you can just kind of go high for free.
Oh, that could have been a really big pop-up conversion there, and that great tech from Eddy on the up smash. Up smash can definitely get tech for a pretty long time against as Luigi, so it's one of those things it's a good move for Puff, against those fast fallers, but against floatier characters, you can get punished for it. But now SDJ has a little bit of hope here in the corner. He's really getting punished for the aggression towards the corner. Eddy's getting overshoot hits and then getting back to center stage. I think it's important for SDJ to stay disciplined, give Eddy his room when he's back on that ledge.
Oh, that grab kid down there. I'm just hoping, but I want to see a little crazy combo. I thought we were gonna. Tech chase off it. And
that's scary. That's scary.
It's this is not real.
And misfire Jiggly pokes, so it's even scary to go for that shield. But what a combo! Well, reverse weak hit forward air to up air to kill. That was crazy.
I know last time I saw that.
I didn't even think that was going to combo that late. SDJ a little bit of life there, but a great down smash from Eddy, really calling out SDJ's drift back to the center of the stage. It's a classic Jigglypuff autopilot nair, full drift in, and Eddy able to close out that stock because of it. SDJ now needs to make something happen. These arrest confirms haven't been working for him, so he might have to do this in an edge guard. I don't think we've seen rest at all, actually. So could be pretty rough.
Not a successful one, at least.
No, definitely. Backdoor here has corner to Eddy. Yeah, he's getting off the ledge here. He's not capitalizing on edge guards, and he's not getting good
this combo. Caught the jump, too.
Oh.
That's what they need to do.
Misfire. No misfire.
Thomas has more time to.
Oh, that one, though! There it is. That's big. I mean, when you give the Luigi 4 chances to get a misfire, it's a little bit more common than just one straight up. And that low back air is going to be able to snipe the ledge, but not finding the timing for it. Eddy now has another chance at life with the stock lead, as if he needed another one.
No, this is ridiculous.
He's just not dying. Yeah, great.
He died.
Yeah, finally. He's like, yeah, okay. That's enough of this. It's time to close out the stock there. Swinging with these back airs, Eddy's trying to wall out SDJ. SDJ finally able to get back to center of the stage, but doing what Eddy's been doing against him on these back air ledge trapping situations. Oh, the roll being called out by Eddy. Eddy's all over the drift, the landing options, the defensive tech from SDJ. It's going to be really difficult, I think, for SDJ. He needs to make some mix-up happen to get back in this.
There we go.
Yeah. That's a rough one.
Yeah, those high percents too, Luigi can just trade so easily. And you just kind of throw it out without thinking.
I think it's pretty safe too if you drift correctly, or you land with it like there. You can't really shield grab it as Puff, and you don't want to necessarily roll or spot dodge against Luigi. So it's like one of those problem moves in the matchup for sure.
You kind of just need a sec. I think the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, I think so too. Or just like not be close enough to have to deal with that move. Back air. Well, if you can space a back air around an air, it's a really great option. Sets up into these edge guards. Another nair into the SDJ, and now could be very scary. Good back air though. Here we go.
Oh, that should do it.
Reversal.
Not quite.
Yeah, that was not great DI, but I think just, the sheer distance he had to travel to die there. Played in his favor.
There we go. That'll do it. Finds the last hit at 120. Most things will kill Puff from Luigi. So finding the final hit, the nair does it.